Is it me, or is the MCU trying to mash everything together, whereby everything just seems so confusing? I mean, no one truly dies in the MCU, and eventually it will start to become boring. But enough of that. Marvel Studios has released the second trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, featuring a collection of exciting Easter eggs and Marvel references that we about to go through, so stay tuned until the end, and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, y'all? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.
Wolverine's live-action costume even more comic accurate than it already was. Wolverine often has his arms exposed with his various costumes. As such, having the sleeves ripped off at some point should prove to be a very fun way to narratively make the suit even more accurate in Deadpool and Wolverine. While not featured in the trailers, it's also expected that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will eventually don his classic mask in the new movie as well. I feel like everything will be based on comic books. Is this a good idea? Comment down below. Wolverine's major fight ahead of their team-up will take place with the remains of the 20th Century Fox logo in the background. This is certainly one of the most meta Easter eggs seen yet. A reference to Fox selling 20th Century to Disney back in 2019. The ruins of the logo signify the imminent end of the X-Men franchise as it was under Fox. Now that the X-Men IP belongs to Disney and has returned to Marvel Studios, a new era is in the works. One that may very well see Deadpool being integrated into the MCU if the trailers are any indication. Guess what, guys? We have a new villain. Cassandra Nova looks to be a ruler of the multiversal wasteland known as the Void at the end of time, seemingly in charge of her own brotherhood of mutants. In the comics, Cassandra Nova is the evil sister of Professor Charles Xavier, having been most infamous for the fall of Genosha and the mutant massacre at the hands of a wild sentinel. If you don't read comics, I don't think you would know. The second Deadpool and Wolverine trailer officially confirms that the movie's wasteland is the Void at the end of time, thanks to the presence of Alth, the massive temporal entity first seen in Marvel's Loki series. A temporal monster who consumes what the TVA prunes and sends to the Void, Alth was once under the control of He Who Remains. However, Alth was last seen at the end of Loki Season 2 appearing before Ravonna Renslayer. Cassandra is able to harness Alioth's power and can summon the temporal monster at will, a potential explanation for her apparent rule in the Void. At any rate, it should be very exciting to see what kind of role Alioth will play in the full movie. Serving as an incredibly grim Easter egg, Cassandra Nova's compound in the Void looks to be the skull and remains of Scott Lang's Giant Man. The skull in particular looks to be her home, with the helmet serving as a protective shield. As such, this new reveal ties well with the Loki Season 1, where the giant head of the Ant-Man villain Yellowjacket was briefly seen. Technically, visiting Cassandra's compound could very well be Deadpool's first encounter with an MCU hero. That said, perhaps Giant Man's corpse is a tease that Wade will soon make contact with the MCU proper, beyond the bits and remains that can be found in the Void. At any rate, it's certainly a dark fate for this Ant-Man variant. Red Skull's car is prominently featured. Having first appeared in 2011's Captain America, the First Avenger, it seems as thought some version of the vehicle was pruned and ended up in the Void. However, this car has also been repainted and tricked out, featuring all new flames on the sides. The classic X-Men trilogy villain Pyro is confirmed to make an appearance in the Void, as seen in the first Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. Keeping that in mind, perhaps he claimed Red Skull's car as his own. It would certainly explain the new paintwork with all the flames. Dogpool makes his official on-screen debut, seen licking Wade's face while Logan looks with disgust. While he's by no means cute in a conventional sense, Dogpool certainly has his charm in his little red and black suit. He's also a sign that more members of the Deadpool Corps will be on their way in the full movie. The product in inhumane animal testing by a company known as Mascara X, Dogpool gained the power to heal himself. Dogpool was later recruited by the Deadpool of Earth 616 to join the Deadpool Corps. Assembling a bunch of variants of himself is exactly the sort of thing Reynolds' Wade Wilson would love to do in this multi-spanning adventure. and merchandise leaks have confirmed as much as well. The second Wolverine and Deadpool trailer features a new look at Hulk's Sakaar bed when he was Galactic Gladiator in Thor: Ragnarok. With the bed having been teased in the first trailer, it initially seemed as though Deadpool would be finding himself in the 2017 Thor movie at some point. However, this new look confirms the bed is inside Giant Man's skull, presumably owned by Cassandra Nova herself. It is worth noting that the exclusive Deadpool and Wolverine footage shown at CinemaCon 2024 did see Deadpool inserting himself into another Thor scene from Thor: The Dark World. Held in Thor's arms as a replacement for the seemingly dying Loki, it does seem as though Deadpool will be entering the legacy of the MCU in some pretty big and funny ways. However, being on Sakaar itself might not be one of them. With Alth heading straight for them, Deadpool and Wolverine are featured at the end of the trailer jumping through a magic portal. Specifically, it's the same kind of portal frequently opened up by Doctor Strange and the Sorcerers of Kamar-Taj in the MCU. While it's unknown who opened the portal, or if Cassandra Nova had a sling ring lying around, the implication is that Wade and Logan won't be trapped in the void for the entire movie. All things considered, the portal does suggest that the void might only be featured in the first half of the movie, while the back half of Deadpool and Wolverine goes big. The portal hopefully signifies a lot of multiverse hopping for the duo as they try to save Wade's world. At any rate, it does seem to be the way in which Deadpool will be interacting with the MCU, alongside his new best buddy Wolverine. Eagle-eyed viewers watching the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer might have recognized a few of the characters who appear alongside Giant Man's severed head. In front of the giant masked skull, a collection of villainous mutants from previous Fox X-Men movies can be seen. The previous teaser trailer already confirmed Aaron Stanford's Pyro would be returning in Deadpool and Wolverine, and he appears to be present here as well, perched on the hood of a familiar car. It seems likely that he and the other mutants from Fox's X-Men universe will be banding together. As I said, nobody truly dies. It's crazy.
What's up, y'all? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.